I think the militia part is the craziest thing to me, because as like someone who looks at the world more from like a business sense, not from someone who rides. I mean, I mess around on a pit bike, but like I look at everything Twitch has done, everything Militia's done, this whole world about how you guys kind of turn this subculture into a massive industry, right? Like, because people think of Supercross, but they don't understand like the culture of clothing and fashion comes from skaters and guys like Twitch and you and guys who are like free riding and kind of just creating their own style and living their dream. Yeah. And you wearing Mulisha and then, you know, spikes and stuff, like even the guys we were talking about earlier, it's like, what a way to like pay homage, like you said, but at the same time, it's like kind of nostalgic. Like you're making your own lane in a way.
Well, and what the dope thing about Mulisha was too, it's like, we were all punk ass kids. Like no one liked us. We didn't like anyone else. Like everyone, we would talk shit to everyone. We'd get in fights every weekend.
You
and
guys
it's like
ran it. You guys fucking ran the game for fucking.
But what's funny is
years.
like we all did that on our own before we became a group. You know what I mean? So it's like we all just like, oh, this is the family. Like this is like it was like same from Palmdale right here. Like you probably getting in trouble all the time, stealing shit, breaking shit.
That's just,
you know,
like BMX action sports kind of. You know,
it.
Yeah,
like I'm not playing sports. I don't care to fucking hang out with those guys. I'm gonna ride a skateboard and fucking hang out with my homies, and that's our crew, you know? Like, I skated when I didn't have a BMX bike. I rode BMX when I had one. I rode a BMX bike when I didn't have a dirt bike, but that's action sports. But these guys fucking dominated the fucking dirt bike freestyle game for fucking years. You know, it's like Metzger, Deegan, Larry, like, they all kind of got it going, and then these guys just fucking killed it.
Did you look at this, like, when you wore the spikes, did you already have a deal with them?
Just handshake deal, really. But it was like, I'm old school with the way I do. I'm loyal. Like, they gave me their word that they would help me out and put me on, and nobody really else had a spot for me, or I just basically fucking, that was my route, and I couldn't be more stoked either, because I fucking looked up to Mulisha my whole life. So for me to go from being a broke fucking living in a pickup truck, like not having any fucking extra cash, like I had to go like borrow money to fucking make it type shit, to like now I'm on Metal Mulisha. That was like, what's up, fucking
I made
my
it.
hometown.
Yeah,
like exactly. I'm on Mulisha, and then I won, but then it didn't really set in. It was like, yeah, you won in a new event, but what else you got? And then it was like, fucking all right. So then I had to step it up, keep going. But
it's like they forced him to be Metal Mulisha. They forced him to be like, yo, I'm here.
It was, yeah.
It's the whole attitude too. Like, you got to be cocky when you're out there on your bike. Like, if you're not confident in yourself, like, you ain't really going to do anything cool. You know what I mean? So it's like,
do you have a vibe about like the new age? I would say like the new age of Mulisha. Does that still kind of hold any presence to you, or like any kind of feeling?
They're cruising along, like Deegan's.
Yeah, I think everyone's doing good for themselves. Like, to me, like my era Mulisha was like, we were like a family. Like, everyone did everything together. And then I got to the point, well, everyone got to the point where we were like, fuck you, no, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, so there was definitely beef for the longest time, but then all that went away, and it's like, dude, we all got kids now. We all see each other. We're all cool. But to me, I feel like our era of Mulisha was like, you can't ever beat that. Like, I was like the golden years of like, we were on TV every weekend. We were like,
stars.
Whether you were good publicity, bad publicity, it was, to us, it was just, hey, they're talking about us. Screw it. Who cares?
And
if
they
like
won everything.
Yeah, like someone from the crew was always winning something, so it validated what we were doing, and we could go fuck around and go do drugs and go do whatever we wanted to do, and no one would really say stuff. But then it got to the point where like, okay, we're getting a little more professional. Like, let's start getting these corporate sponsors. And
I'm jealous of their era, because they fucking
everybody is.
They fucking. They were all winning. They were all podiums, and they're all hanging together, and they fucking had the sickest movies dropping, and Deegan fucking on top of the world, and they're fucking right there. The whole crew. It was dope, man. That was cool.
Yeah, it's aspiring. I mean, is there a nostalgia, though? Like, sitting across from a kid who you know is at that level and speaks that same language of Mulisha, to now see him wearing it?
Oh, I love it. It's good. It's good to see the brand still doing shit, and it's like, it's everything that we all set out for it to be. It's still a badass company, and
they're good
I think
people.
It's cool.
Yeah, they're good people, dude. They like, they know what's up, and like, I'll be able to pull off more projects now with them, you know.
That's good.
And I do merch and stuff on the side. It's like, you got to have something going on, and then they'll do some stuff with that, and I'm looking in the future. I got like projects I want to pull off, and records and things I want to do at my property, and they want to be involved. So it's just stuff like that. But they're just, you know, Deegan's really cool. He's successful. Larry's always had my back. So that's basically it, you know.